It's Christmas week!
And it feels like Thanos just snapped us back, and now it's Christmas. It's crazy.
Yeah, time really flies.
Yeah,
time
man.
Really flies.
It's been moving very, very fast. But we stay NBS Culture Connect. My name's Jim.
My name is Tracy.
And we're going to be doing something different this week. You know, we're going to have a year in review,
where we give you some of our top stories of 2024.
Let's get it.
In the headlines, regional parliamentary sittings.
The youngest president in Africa.
UPDF recruits.
Tiffany in Zimbabwe.
Let's get started. So I don't know if you remember this one, but in 2024, Uganda's parliament introduced something called regional parliamentary sittings, where essentially they would go to different regions in the country and sit and talk about the issues that certain regions are facing. So a notable session happened in Gulu in honor of late Honorable Jacob Olanya. Now this session specifically focused on infrastructure development, war victim compensation, and things like that. And obviously, people weren't happy about it.
Yeah, man, there was a lot of criticism that came from the general public, and also very many political analysts that came out to say, hey, how effective is this thing going to be, you know? And the government also came out to say, hey, the reason why we're saying that we want to do it this way is because when we get there, we're able to understand the problem of the people and we can implement it faster. The solution can be implemented faster because we're there with them.
Yeah, but this costs 5 billion shillings. Each sitting was set to cost 5 billion shillings. So we saw some MPs, including JJ Odongo, come out to say this might be a waste of taxpayer money.
Yeah.
You know?
And ever since that, we haven't really seen another one, you know? We're still waiting for the next one. And also the impact, you know? Was the impact felt? You guys let us know in the comment section if the people actually felt the impact when they had their first one, you know? You know, the first one is always like a pilot, you know?
Let us know, guys. Let us know.
So this year we saw a man break records, history, put himself in the history books, and he is the youngest president of Senegal, Diomaye Faye. As we saw him get elected in March, right? And some of the notable things that he did were, during his inauguration ceremony, he came with both of his wives, yeah. One on the right and one on the left. And he said, let's go, as I swear to be the president of Senegal, you know? And also, we got to see him dissolve his whole parliament because we're not doing the right thing. He said, how about we get people who are actually going to implement and action these things that I want to happen.
And get this, they were elected. They were not just appointed, they were elected. Man.
He took democracy to the next level.
What about the independence ceremony?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
He said, why are we wasting time? We should not waste time with independence.
Exactly.
This is just the time that we just got recognized to be a nation. So
we don't need to be wasting time. Even here, move things like airport ceremonies.
Yeah.
When the president is arriving or any other minister is arriving or leaving, he said, what's the point? It's just wasting money and time.
Chop, chop, we give the speech, everybody's ready.
See sense.
We move in it.
See sense. I love it. He's the youngest, but he's such a trailblazer. Yeah. And a lot of people need to learn a couple of things from him.
History. He keeps on just breaking records, setting them.
Yeah.
We just love this guy, man.
Favorite president of 2024.
And his name sounded fire.
Fire. This year, the UPDF launched a nationwide recruitment drive. They wanted to get at least 9,600 new recruits into the UPDF.
But that thing is tight. That training is very tight.
Yeah, so they had some hectic requirements. Yeah. And now results of this, people were trying to bypass the thing and give fake documents. We saw Tororo, they didn't meet their recruitment quota and really just raised concerns about whether or not that specific region was ready to have their people in the UPDF.
I mean, we have so many dropouts also that are mostly male, right? And I'm thinking that they needed more male in this particular one, right? Now, most of them are dropouts, and to meet their requirements, you have to have finished a certain level of education, you know, which they did not have. at that particular time. So I don't know, man. I don't know if the UPDF really got exactly what they were looking for.
I mean, look, they pushed forward with these recruitment drives, and obviously their process of having people apply needs some work and needs to maintain integrity, and obviously there needs to be a more thorough shall I say, regulation system when it comes to people who are applying, and their things need to be vetted proper.
Yeah, the vetting process is a bit tight, even just for the physical stuff. You have to
Hey,
be on
man, you
your
need to
hitting
be
the gym and you're
proper,
very fit because you're going to be running marathons. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was interesting. I mean, it was nice to see UPDF recruitment drive. Go and join the war.
And there was so many
Go and join the army.
So Tracy, does it irritate you when you see Black Americans trying to forge an African accent?
Oh,
and
absolutely.
really trying to make it even more African than it actually sounds?
Have you ever watched Wakanda?
Yeah.
Black Panther?
No, but Black Panther was a bit accurate. It was a bit,
No.
you know,
Stop.
it was a bit accurate.
No.
But this particular person, there was no accuracy at all, right? This right here made proper records, man. Proper history in July this year, 2024. We had Tiffany Haddish go to Zimbabwe, you know, and she was talking about things like they are not supposed to be in Africa.
She was shocked that we have
She
certain
was
things in
shocked
Africa.
that we have grocery stores in Africa.
Yeah.
She was like, why does it smell like this? You know, why does it look like this? I mean, look at this supermarket. They actually have
what
food
she thought, like
in
as
the
if
supermarket.
we don't go grocery shopping, we just have farms in our backyards where we get all our produce.
And she was like, I'm here in Zimbabwe.
In Zimbabwe.
Nobody calls it a Zimbabwe.
Not Harare,
The
but
thing-
in Arre.
In Arre.
Guys.
You know, so it pissed so many people off.
Even the president had to respond.
Even us. We made
Even
our own
us.
viral video that people loved so much on the internet. And yeah, man, she got a lot of backlash.
As she should, because you can't say, I didn't know. You are a grown woman.
And,
The internet is free.
I think it hurt people.
Okay, it's not free, but the internet is there at your disposal.
I think it hurt people so much because she's also a comedian.
And she's
So
Eritrean.
exactly.
She's African.
So it felt like she was making fun of African accents.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, it was a bit tight.
Man, it's just that thing of they think Africa is just one big country and we all move around on lions
And barefoot.
and we go climb trees and that's how we get our produce. That thing, it's just thinking about it just makes me angry all over again.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Harare.
It's time for the profile.
And as you know, we get you a champion in society every single day. Even during this festive season, we're bringing you the profiles. Your quiz clean. Take it away.
Greetings and blessings. Thank you for watching MBS Culture Connect. My name is Joquis Clean, and as we do every day, we do bring a champion out of our society, and we try to know a little bit about them. This one right here is a travel vlogger, among so many other things. Her name is Cassie Kisoro. How are you doing, Cassie?
I'm doing fantastic.
It's good
How
to
are
have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, let's start right there.
Yes.
Your name is Cassie Kisoro.
No relation to the district. My dad is from Port Portal. I was there last week Beautiful place.
Yeah. Was it your first time?
Very first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Batoro, yeah, Katuramu, big up on yourself. They have like Batoro love each other so much.
That is
Every
true.
time it's like, oh, that's by the way, that's a Motoro.
Very true.
I like that for you guys.
Yes, love it for us too.
So Kisoro is not from Kisoro,
No.
fortunately or unfortunately. So let's get to what you do.
Yeah. So
You know, the fact that you create content, and over the years, content has proven to be the new gold of this generation.
absolutely.
So I would like to know a little bit about what you do.
Yeah. So I'm a travel and lifestyle content creator. I was living in Toronto for a long time, and I decided I quit my job.
You
in
mean
February.
Toronto?
Yeah. Toronto. I don't pronounce the T's.
Toronto. That's how I used to read it as a kid. Just,
That's
okay,
funny.
go ahead,
But no,
please.
yeah, so I came back in May, and I just really wanted to, I think Uganda has so much to offer, so much to showcase, and I really wanted to just come and see if there's space for me here. And so far, it's been great.
Do you feel fitting? Is there space for you?
I think so. I think there is. I've gotten a lot of good feedback. I'm meeting great people like yourself. So it's been
too.
really promising.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like this for you, and the fact that from looking at your vlogs, you've worked in Canada, Mexico, among so many other places. Now you're here.
Yes.
What is it like for you? Do you plan to be here for a long time? If people want to work with you here, where will you be next? Where are you coming from? Update us a little bit.
So I definitely plan to be here. I would like Uganda to be my base, and then of course travel like around the region specifically. I think there's so much to do in Africa, so I would like to definitely be here. Of course, open to more international travel as well. So yeah, just would like to see what brands are available to work with, just networking. That's a really big thing that I'm trying to focus on right now, but definitely based here.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw you came from Winnie Penetrable National Park. Tell me about that.
Ooh, PTSD. We trekked that in Korea.
You feel like you're going in the high mountains right now?
No, I cried.
Oh,
I cried. It was so difficult.
Sorry.
Vlog should be out soon, hopefully in the next 2 weeks, but it was super difficult, but very beautiful. I think so far Kisoro is the most beautiful area I've been to in Uganda.
Yeah, I'm just saying hello to the Bafumbira, the people that actually stay over
honestly, you guys have a beautiful district. Stunning.
Nice.
So I really enjoyed it.
The gorillas also? You saw gorillas?
Yeah.
You mentioned that.
A silverback actually tapped me on the leg. Yeah, I think he recognized a Kisoro.
The energy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, Kisoro is here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've also been really close to them. They've never touched me.
Never, ever.
I feel very bad. I grew up there.
A little something going on, you know?
All right, so what are you interested in? Who are you interested to work with? Who do you think, should hit you up to work with you? What kinds of people? What kind of people?
Definitely people in the travel space. Even before I came, I know Lucy Smiles is a really big name here. So,
yes, she is. Shout out Lucy.
Shout out Lucy, for real. She's doing her thing. She's putting Uganda on the map.
Yeah.
Even like the Rachel Nalumu, she's also from Toronto.
Yes.
So similar sort of story. I haven't linked up with her just yet.
Do you have her number?
I do not have her number.
I'll help you.
So Rachel, if you're watching this,
I'll help you give it to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I feel like you guys should be able to create content together.
Yeah, no,
So,
there's so much opportunity.
Those are the kinds of people and kind of content that you make.
Yeah, exactly.
When they say content is gold, most of people are hearing it as a word, as a line. But do you guys actually make money from creating content?
That's a really good question. So again, I'm new to Uganda and that whole scene. So I'm still trying to figure out sort of how people operate, like what are their rates. People have been asking me like what are my rates, and that's something that I'm also just trying to figure out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, it does seem like there is money to be made, which is promising. Yeah.
Let's talk about what you're listening to right now. What kind of music? I'll be wondering, what does Kasi Kisoro listen to?
You know what? That's a good question because I haven't really tapped into the Ugandan music scene just yet. I know you're on my radar for sure, but I'm still kind of, in the Afrobeat Nigerian scene, but I need to shift.
All right, who are you listening to still?
I mean, there's like the Crayons, Ira Star, the Wizkid, like the big names.
Yeah.
Nice. But feel free to put me on.
Not bad. Right now, what is the biggest song? Elijah Shitaka.
I've heard of him.
So-called Dawa. That's the biggest song right now.
Put me on, yeah.
Azawi Masavu. Look out for Jose Chameleon if you want a little bit of indigenous East African sound, Zouk sound.
Okay.
His previous songs to me feel better. Then the new kids, Corin JC, tap into Joshua Baraka.
Yeah, I've heard of him as well.
Yeah. So when you tap into those, others will pull up. The Dennis's. We got some rappers, some singers. I think I plugged you enough.
No, you plugged me perfectly.
Perfectly.
It's a great start.
What's been your favorite dish coming back?
Rice and beans.
Have you been to Burundi as well?
The last time I was there was in 05, which is shameful.
Oh, shoot.
Shameful.
That's too far. Let's talk about Ugandan food, yeah.
Rice and beans will always be my favorite thing. So posho and beans.
With avocado, that's what you should say.
Yeah.
They are perfect with avocado.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. So where can I get like good Ugandan food?
Good Ugandan
Shaka
food.
Zulu.
Oh, you know Shaka Zulu?
Yeah,
Then you're good to go. Come on now.
Okay.
That is the perfect spot. But of course, there's Kodi Foods. Kodi. Jikoni. There's Jikoni.
Yes, heard of that.
Natural food people, we love you, so we give you free adverts like this. And thank you so much. That's a very good